Hi friends, we're gonna look at eyeshadows today. We're gonna specifically look at these eyeshadows today because I have one of my customers that have bought these colors and she's saying, how do I get different looks? How do I put these combinations together? So I'm gonna go through with you, and it may be, I don't know how long this video will be, because I'm gonna show you multiple eyeshadow looks with colors like this and talk about different dimensions of color or depth of color and how we can incorporate that with a couple different eye looks. So if you're interested in eyeshadows, how palettes like these colors can look on your eyes, then stay tuned and watch. And if you have any comments, if you want any specific colors, if you need a tutorial on looks just for you, because if you're asking, somebody else is asking, and I would love to create the content for you. So stay tuned. Let's see what we come up with. We have some colors here, and I have coded them from lightest to darkest. And when you look at that, you might not see lightest to darkest, but when they put them on, they're in color depth. So when you have darker colors, you can use those more for building depth, doing, I want to say highlight, but not highlight, but highlight with darker, because your highlight colors would be lighter. But you can do some one color eye color looks, you can do some 2, 3. And so let's go through these because there's some beautiful shades here. They're a combination of matte and shimmers. So what I would like to do is start with maybe a one color eye look, and let's go with Everest. And Everest is a 2 shade. So 1 to 5 is I've categorized the shades that we have from 1 to 5 in intensity. And this is a 2. So it's not as light as you could go. For a highlight color, you can do a 1. We have like Drift and Sabrina and Rome, which are all like 1s. So this Everest is a really pretty color, and it can be applied all over your lid for a really nice one color look. Now, the great things with these eyeshadows is there's a lot that comes in one little tin. The tins work just for you, and they're highly pigmented. So a lot of them are buildable. Can kind of pick up purple shades, also gray shades. So it's a really nice, cooler neutral. And I'm gonna do both eyes because I'm gonna then build on this one. How do I put this on? I just took my eyeshadow brush and I covered my whole lid, and I went slightly above my crease so that you can, when my eyes are open, I still see a little bit of that color on my lid and on my crease. Okay, so I can take this Everest with the smaller end of this brush, and I can also add some color under my eye as a really soft eyeliner. So I like adding the smudge line here with the smudge end of this eyeshadow brush, the double-ended brushes, because then that evens it out, and that is a really nice neutral daytime one color look with Everest. That's a level 2. Now, if I want to jazz that up, I'm going to take a level 3 or a level 4 or 5. Midnight is a 4-5, so it gets darker. It is darker purple. It's a very beautiful color. You can probably work with most eye colors. I'm just gonna tap a little on the end of this brush first, and I'm gonna add it to the corner, and I'm gonna brush up over my crease. Can definitely build some depth on that Everest. They look really nice together. And I can just blend that. Now there I put it a little bit more above my crease because I want to see it when my eyes are open. I just don't want to put it in my crease, especially if you have hooded eyes. You want to make sure that when your eyes are open, you can see that darker color. I hope you can see it too, that I've intensified this eye compared to this eye. This is pretty for daytime. If I want more intense for the day or night, or depending on my style I'm wearing, I can definitely go darker, add to that darkness. Now I can probably take a little bit on the eyeshadow brush there, on the fluffier end. And I can build that up a little bit even darker. Super nice together, okay? So those are two that you can use there. Now with those, if I want to add a little bit of shimmer to that, I could pick Sis or As You Wish. So they're both lighter. They're both, As You Wish is lighter. It's a 1-2. Sis is a 2-3. So they're both shimmers, lighter. I'm going to try to show you As You Wish because it looks like a light orange sorbet sherbet, however you call that. But really, when you put it on, it has a really iridescent, kind of like a mother of pearl color, where it goes more pinky, and you can see that really well there. So it's a really fun color, and I can just add that just to my lid. Okay, so as you can see, you can add that to your lid and you can brighten up that eye. So compared to the 1 color to now the 3 color. Okay, so you can definitely add to that. So that would be adding As You Wish from here. Can I get them all in my hand? So that would be adding the 3 of them. Okay, so pretty. I like it. Let's swatch these colors on my arm. So I'm going to start with Everest. Then we did Midnight. See the intensity of that? It works well. As You Wish is there. Okay, and then I also looked at Sis as a comparison, even though I didn't put it on my eye. But As You Wish and Sis. So Sis is gonna be a little bit more light, shimmery pink. But so this is what this one looks like as Sis. And I always think As You Wish is deceiving in the tin from what it looks like on skin. Okay, so we started with Everest on this eye. It's a single color eye. So now I'm gonna say, let's darken that up with Fin. And Fin is going to go here. So you're getting more to a brown color. Oh, look, I burnt myself there. Oven mitts didn't quite go high enough. Okay, you guys seen this before? It's our brush cleanser, and you just can spray it on your brushes and it cleans off your eyeshadow, so your blah blah blah, and your brushes are dry. And so I just, for these examples, don't want to mix colors too much because I want them to show up. as the actual color. Now let's add thin to this other eye. And I'm gonna again start with the smaller end of the brush just because I'm adding more for placement. I could do either end. I can blend it then with the fluffy end. So the neat thing is when you start getting a combination like this of a lot of different neutral colors in your palette, they're all pretty, but you can do so many different eye looks. And they're just subtle. And sometimes the technique for them can basically be the same. It's just where you want to put your darker color and your lighter colors. And some of these can just be an all over eye look too, right? So we can add thin. I'm just gonna put some in the brush. Okay, so this one's a little bit more round. This is a shimmer that I'm adding up here, not a matte. So it does give a little bit more of a shimmer. Okay, I don't know why I kind of laughed at that. I thought it was kind of funny. Okay, so that, as you can see, that is a matte, and that's more of a shimmer. But let's add Snowbird, which is, and again, I'm just, when I add these shimmers to my lid, the reason I use my finger and not a brush is that I get better application with my finger because they are shimmers. I can just put them on with my finger, transfer that right onto my eye, and I don't get the brush or the dusting of the eyeshadow anywhere else. So I just place that on. So you can see how this eye is very pretty and it has that effect, but it doesn't have like the pop of a lighter pinker color in there. So they're both very pretty. They're just a little different, those colors we've used so far. Now, in here, there's also Chai and Stay Golden, which I love for base colors for your eyes because these two colors are really good for your first color that you add to your eyes for a lot of people because they neutralize your eyelid. A lot of our eyelids are very red, are very much lighter than our skin, have not a lot of color in them. So Chai and Stay Golden are great for that. So you can use them for bases. As you can see, Stay Golden is a color that it's probably one of the first ones I bought, and I use it a lot. I love Chai also for that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to wash my eyes off, and then I'm going to come back and do a couple other looks. I have washed those looks off of my eye and I'm back. I still have my 3D foundation highlights on, my lip and my cheek color, which are very neutral. Their color is Plum, which I quite like Plum as a base, even for any of the glosses, because it just is a natural lip color. So I use it a lot, Plum. And so now let's look at a couple of these other colors. We have Stay Golden and Chai. Both of these are matte colors. Both of them are a 2-3. So light to medium. And I said they are both really nice because they neutralize our eyes. So I'm just going to use the smudge brush, which is this double-ended brush, quite nice. And I'm going to put Stay Golden on this eye, just as a base. And you can see how that just neutralizes that base. Now, if I was really going for a natural looking, no makeup kind of look day, I could just wear that. So, see how Stay Golden on my skin color, got some leftover eyeshadow, is very well, my skin's kind of tan golden. It's very natural looking. It's very hard for me to see there. And then we're also going to do chai, which will put that one. So chai is a little bit more almost mauve in there. Like I get some gray purple in there. So another good base color. But sometimes swatching your colors on your arm side by side is helpful, because then you can go, oh, I would like that one with that, or, you know, to see how your combos can go. Because when you end up having 9 eyeshadows like this, you have a lot of choices, and you can wear a lot of them just as, I'm just going to use the other end of this brush to put on chai. I'm just gonna, you have a lot of choices of how you want your eye looks for the day. And they're not going to be dramatically different. They're just going to be subtle. Or at least my videos are subtle, because I'm really into the more natural looking makeup, not really theater style, but just something that complements what we already have and works with our skin tones. So I can also put some of that Stay Golden under my eye. Stay Golden and chai, both very neutral. You can totally use them as your base, as a one color, because I just have mascara on and I want to just chill. Okay, so with chai, so do I have them all on here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We did not do, okay, Snowbird. So Snowbird is this one in the corner. I'm going to just take that one out. It's also a 3-5, so kind of getting a little darker. And that is such a pretty color. So compared to Fin, which is more of a darker brown, this is more of a coppery brown. So this one on Stay Golden, as this is neutralized by base, I put this one on my lid for a neutralized look. I could add this with a brush. I'm just adding it with my finger. And just gives a little bit more depth there. Really pretty color. I can build that up if I want. So I can take the small end of my eyeshadow brush and I can definitely bring that up, build that up. But again, it's a shimmer color. So it's all there. So now I've got all of those colors on my arm. Very pretty. We've got chai on this side. To me, chai, this color, would look really good with As You Wish. Everest would make it just a little bit darker, but just similar. Probably too similar. Definitely use Midnight on that. Can definitely use Fin. For any of the shimmers on here, with chai, with any of these would look nice, but let's try Sis. So chai with Sis, because we haven't used this. So the one thing with Sis, because it is lighter, right? I can take that one and definitely add it more into the corner if I want. And kind of really lighten up the corner. And you can see this eye, when I do that, I lighten up that corner more than this one. I don't mind going lighter in the corner there with like Sis. So again, a really neutral eye here, really neutral. And then this one has a little more intensity, not as intense as the other ones. Now you can totally build these up too. And I could add, you know, a darker color, or if you were adding another color to this palette, because you already have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shimmers, I would stick to adding matte colors and some darker high matte colors, because the matte colors you can use to accentuate and add. But really, this is going to give you a lot of looks for daytime, neutral to night, to, you know, just putting Stay Golden or Chai on and go to the gym. I mean, and you just want to even out your tone. So you got lots of variety when you have these colors, and I hope that was helpful. And so there you have it. These 9 colors on eyes and some varieties for you. One thing I'm going to show you at the end is a little bonus, if you stayed this long, is you can take, like with a matte color lip like this, you can take Sis and you can add a little of that. Or if you have a little gloss on, to your lip color. If you want more of a frosted lip color. So there you have it. You can play with these eyeshadows as much as you want. And the other thing with this Sis, if I wanted to, I could go under my eye, like right up there, and just give a little bit more highlight right under my brow. Again, you just gotta play. So, hope that was fun. Get your eyeshadows out, play. If you want a tutorial on your colors, on different looks you can have with lips, cheeks, eyes, send me a message and I'd be more than happy to do a video for you. I'll post it for everybody, but I'll send you the link personally so that you can watch it and won't miss that I'm helping you out. So, thanks for watching, and until next time, live, love, learn, and laugh.